Overthinking isn't thinking too much. It's trying to stay safe by controlling everything that you can't predict. As hyper-evolved, self-obsessed, desire-crazed monkeys, we rely so heavily on thinking to get what we want that a lot of us live in a perpetual sitcom war zone in our heads. But you're not an overthinker. You're addicted to your own brand of control. The paradox. You feed on complexity and chaos, but you spend your whole life trying to outthink unpredictability. You romanticize danger, tension, and surprise. You want the thick plot. You want the twists and the turns, and you want the unknown to sort of bleed color into what is otherwise mundane and routine. But your biology, it wants certainty. That's the paradox. You crave surprise, but you build guarantees. We're wild animals with feeding schedules. We crave art and sex and magic and storms, but we also need to know exactly when it's gonna rain. And that's the human sickness. We're in love with unpredictability, but we'll destroy ourselves trying to outthink it. We want to surrender, but only on our own terms. Biological control. Your brain's addicted to control because control feels like safety, and predictability lowers cortisol, which gives you an illusion of peace. But what's really going on is you're kind of living in your own kingdom of preference. Dopamine feeds you for solving the puzzle and anticipating the next move. There's so much research on anticipatory dopamine. I'll link some of that below for the nerds. But cortisol punishes you for not knowing the next move. And so you build these rituals and loops and rehearsals until you gather enough control to feel calm. You've had your way before, and so your body imprints that like a fancy set of rules in order to have your way again and again. Control isn't intelligence, it's sophisticated fear, glamorous self-protection. We romanticize inside of that control. We play out all the scenarios, the future, past, present, the battles, the fantasies, all of it, and it remains intact as long as it remains in that control. And that's so intoxicating. We call it being an overthinker. We call it having standards. We call it being a perfectionist in pursuit of excellence. But really, it's intellectualized fear, a beautiful, sterile way to avoid the unpredictable and to avoid the inevitability of your plan being sort of dismembered by the messiness of reality. You don't crave clarity. You crave the domination of the unknown. My control freak. The darkest part of me who fuels self-sabotage and overthinking is an absolute control freak. It becomes maniacal, it becomes antisocial, and I just become an asshole. I tend to not get possessed by fear. I get possessed by management. Every thought, every plan, every fix, just a desperate attempt to dominate what I refuse to feel. And out of all the things I've overcome in my life, learning to let go of control has been my absolute greatest weapon, the release. Control isn't bad until it hardens, until it becomes sterile. Good control is orchestrating flexible preference. Bad control is demanding rigid expectation. When you stop needing things your way, you start seeing more ways. If you're ready to stop trying to manage all of the unknown and start really moving through it, start with the silencer below. That's it for this one. Much love, my friend. Go ahead and check out this video next. And as always, I believe in you.